Over the years, I and many others have treated YouTube like a buffet of sorts. I like a video or a creator, and then for whatever reason, I just go and watch the next up and coming asshole. Out of the about 75 people that I actually follow on YouTube, 15 of them I've been a subscriber for around 4 or 5 years. And one of those people is the mysterious Mr. Enter. Now, that may ring a bell for some. He has been at the center of many a controversy. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Who is this man? Why is he so controversial? And why should you care? Now, your average bargain bin YouTuber often talks about the big thing, and how at the time the big thing is the greatest thing to ever thing, for about 2-ish months or so. And then they move on to other things. But not our mysterious Mr. Enter. He does quite the opposite. Even in his early days in the channel, he was an MLP reviewer of all things. And even back then, he came across as controversial regarding his opinions on some episodes. Eventually, he went on to admirable animations and animated atrocities, which gave him his fame or infamy. He, in his early years, often yelled and threatened animators and producers of some shows that he reviewed. He has since apologized for this, but the internet does not forget so quickly. Soon no one wanted to be a Mr. Enter. He was the laughingstock and the pariah of the cartoon reviewer community. Yet he still pressed on. Now do you remember what I said at the beginning of this video? On how YouTube reviewers often follow trends to stay afloat? Well, not our boy Enter. He goes out and seeks different, niche, or unknown things. And then when he does try to review something that's popular, he brings to light an aspect of that thing that most people often forget or ignore. But you probably already know this. Why should you care about someone who yells at SpongeBob? You should care, because he says exactly what he thinks. No hold bars. It doesn't matter if it's SpongeBob, Family Guy, false rape allegations, mask mandates, big tech, Facebook, environmentalism, internet censorship, vaccine passports, Andrew Cuomo, Rick and Morty. He sees it as his moral duty to speak out about anything that he sees wrong, and that is admirable to the highest extent. This recent controversy of the Turning Red movie proves this. He said a thing, and regardless of what you think about what he said, the internet took this and then blew it out of proportion. Look at this guy. He said a thing on the internet. Let's point and laugh at him for going against the grain. And then he stood by what he said. He cannot and will not censor himself for any reason. You may think his opinions are stupid, but that's his appeal. He is honest, and that is a trait that is seldom seen. I feel like a lot of people want to express their own ideas and opinions, but they fear the possible backlash and resentment from others. And when someone has the courage to say or do something off kilter, they hop on the hate train so they feel a part of something. Everyone wants to be different, but they only want to be different in the same way. They're afraid of standing alone because they are defenseless by themselves. And that is why when you see people who do stand alone and that can face the storm, other people will follow suit and stand up for what they believe in. Whether you hate him, love him, or think he's retarded, we must respect the mysterious Mr. Enter, because there aren't a lot of people like him anymore.